Good morning, students. This is Ram Prasad once again with you with the fifth chapter for class 7. So, today we have new chapter, The Story of an Invitation, which is written by Canadian novelist Lucy Maud Montgomery. Now, before we read the chapter, let me understand about the story. The story talks about very important aspect of human life. It talks about important relationship, about friendship. Dear students, as you know, friendship is not merely sharing your tiffins, gossiping for hours. So, friendship is, well, one goes to an extent of sacrificing one's happiness for the friend's happiness. Okay? So, S.T. Collins, a great English writer, also quoted for this. Friendship is a sheltering tree which gives us a shelter from dark path, from heat, wave, storm, and many disasters. So, this is something that we feel in this story through the characters Bertha and Grace. So, the story is about two girls, Bertha Sutherland and Grace Maxwell. Okay, they had come to Dartmouth to attend the academy and found themselves as roommates. The story focus the story focuses on the special relationship and the strong bond that binds the two girls into a long lasting friendship. So, in this chapter, you will read about the girl Bertha Sutherland who makes a secret plan with her aunt, Megan, to keep happy her friend and for a long lasting friendship. Okay, so let's read the story. So now let's start the chapter. Bertha Sutherland hurried home from the post office and climbed the stairs of her boarding house to her room on the third floor. Her roommate Grace Maxwell was sitting on the divan by the window looking out into the toilet. Okay, so Bertha came from the post office and went to her room through the stairs which was on third floor. So here boarding house means like hostel. Okay, so her roommate Grace Maxwell was sitting on the one by the window and looking out in the into the toilet. And when Bertha discovered Grace Maxwell, and she saw Grace Maxwell, her friend, her roommate, sitting on the divan, like a divan which is like a sofa. Okay, so she was peeping out or looking out. Looking out means peeping out into the toilet. Here, toilet means just after the sunset in the evening and before the night. So that time is called toilet. Okay, so the emotion that shows the lines, she had very deep sorrow. She had in very deep sorrow, Grace Maxwell. Okay, because she was alone in the world. A year ago, Bertha and Grace had come to Dartmouth to attend the academy and found themselves roommates. Bertha was bright, pretty, and popular, the favorite of her classmates and teachers. Grace was a grave, quiet girl dressed in mourning. She was quite alone in the world. The aunt who had brought her up had recently died. At first, she had felt shy with bright and brilliant Bertha, but they soon became friends, and the year that followed was a very pleasant one. Here we have the place and the school for Bertha and Grace also, which was in Dartmouth. And also here we have also a short character sketch of Bertha and Grace. So they became roommates in Dartmouth. Okay, so Bertha here, Bertha was bright, bright means brilliant, pretty and popular girl. So she loved by all her classmates and teachers. But Grace was quite silent and she was grave. Uh, Actually, here the word grave. Grave means very serious in nature. Okay, so here we have grave and mourning coat. So grave means very serious in nature, and mourning means it is not morning time, it is a clothes. Mourning means the clothes that that the people wear to show their sorrow for someone's death. Generally you can look in you can see in the mm, Christian family. So when someone dies in their family, they wear mourning coat to show her to show their sorrow. जो शोक mourning means होता है शोक. She was quite alone in the world. Who was quite alone in the world? Yes, Grace. Okay, so uh, Grace was quite silent and she was grave, quiet girl and dressed in mourning coat because she was alone in the world and her aunt recently died. Okay, we also find the visions here where the Bertha had wonderful family and she was not alone in the world, whereas Grace was awful, sorrow, and she was alone in the world. Her aunt had recently died, so she had no one to look after or care for her. इसलिए यहाँ पे ग्रेस के पास अब कोई नहीं बचा है उसको देखभाल करने के लिए, इसलिए वो दुनिया में अब अकेली है और इसलिए वो बहुत ही शोक में व्यक्त है. And this was one of the reasons, this was one of the main reasons, that's why Grace always sad and quiet. इसलिए ग्रेस हमेशा दुख में शोकाकुल शोक व्यक्त करती रहती है और बिल्कुल शांत रहती है. When the story opens, we see that Grace was dressed in morning coat. Okay, so dress was very black because her aunt had recently died. Here at first here at first she had felt shy with bright and brilliant Bertha, but they soon became friends and the year that followed was a very pleasant one. Here the question arises, why Grace had felt ashamed with Bertha? Because Bertha was a bright, brilliant, pretty and popular among classmates and teachers. But Grace was very deep in sorrow till now because her aunt had died recently. So Grace had felt ashamed with Bertha. इसलिए ग्रेस जो थी उसको शर्म हो रही थी बर्था से. बट दे सून बिकम फ्रेंड्स. लेकिन जल्द ही दोनों एक दोस्त बन गए. एंड द ईयर दैट फॉलो वाज अ वेरी प्लेजेंट. ओके, हियर the year was the year that followed was a very pleasant one. Here they had pre-planned to enjoy in the summer vacation which was coming soon. So here uh, the lines that followed was a very pleasant one. So the year was a very pleasant one for uh, to enjoy in the summer vacation. It had almost ended now, for the terminal exams had begun, and in a week's time the school would close for the holidays. So here, after the terminal exams, because the year is about to end, and so for the terminal exams begin to start and had started now. टर्मिनल एग्जाम स्टार्ट हो गया था. In a week's time the school would be closed for the holidays. Here the school would be closed for the summer vacations just after the terminal exams. Okay, so in the next video we'll continue from here. Okay, thank you.